My manager demanded I take the blame for missing company money. My manager Lydia called me into her office after $300,000 vanished from the company budget. She locked the door, which freaked me out. You're going to tell the executives that this was your accounting error, she said. I couldn't believe it because I had triple checked those numbers. That's not my mistake, I said. She pulled out her phone showing photos of me working late. I'll tell them you stayed late to steal, she said. I had stayed late finishing reports she'd dumped on me. My VP promotion gets announced tomorrow and this can't touch me, she said. Then she showed me an email to HR saying I'd been making errors all quarter. This sends automatically in 1 hour unless you agree, she warned. Then came the real threat. The last person who refused got fired for theft, and they're still fighting it in court, she said. I noticed her computer had a tab open with Project X, but that project didn't exist in our system. I was trapped. Fine, I'll take responsibility, I said. She smiled and said, good choice. Meetings tomorrow at 9. She didn't notice I was memorizing her screen. The executive meeting started with all 12 board members present, and the tension was suffocating. Lydia sat next to me looking calm while I was sweating through my shirt badly. The CFO displayed the missing funds on the main screen. $300,000 gone and we need answers now, he said sternly. I stood up with shaking legs knowing this was my only chance. I take full responsibility for this error, I said. The room went dead silent and Lydia smirked with satisfaction. But I need to show you exactly how this happened, I added while opening my laptop. Her smirk vanished instantly. That's not necessary, she said with a higher pitch in her voice. The CFO said firmly, let him explain. I connected to the projector with trembling hands. Here's my original submission showing balanced accounts, I said. I clicked forward to the next slide. The money vanished after Lydia's review. Lydia jumped up so fast her chair rolled backward hitting the wall. He's lying, she yelled. The CFO turned to her looking genuinely confused. Yesterday you told me you never reviewed his work, he said slowly. Lydia froze with everyone staring at her waiting. I meant I didn't review it thoroughly, she stammered badly. This is Lydia's email requesting I transfer funds to Project X, I said, showing it on the big screen for everyone. That's fake, she screamed. The IT director spoke up from his corner seat. I can verify that, he said, typing rapidly on his laptop. It's real. Sent from Lydia's account 3 days ago, he confirmed after checking. Lydia was breathing so hard everyone could hear it. My email was hacked, she claimed desperately. The CEO leaned forward with his hands folded. First fake, now hacked, which is it? He asked. She went completely silent. Project X doesn't exist in our system and never has, I continued. The executives started whispering about fraud and embezzlement. Lydia grabbed her laptop frantically trying to prove something. I can explain, she said, but her screen stayed black no matter what. Why isn't this working? She asked with obvious panic. The IT director said, HR froze your access yesterday during their investigation. The HR director stood up dramatically. We found the money in Lydia's Consulting LLC, she announced. Lydia went white as paper. That's impossible, she said weakly. The CFO's voice turned ice cold. You formed that LLC last month for tax planning, you said. The room erupted completely. Everyone was talking about fraud and theft simultaneously. Lydia looked around desperately for any support but found none. The executives were disgusted with her. She tried her phone but it was frozen too. The CEO called security while Lydia stood there shaking uncontrollably. The legal director stood up looking grim. Step away from all devices. Security is coming, he ordered. Lydia backed toward the door looking absolutely terrified. He set me up, she accused, pointing at me. The CFO shook his head in complete disgust. You assigned him this budget as his supervisor with sole approval, he said. He tricked me, she claimed desperately. The CEO asked coldly, how? By doing his job correctly. Guards appeared in the doorway and Lydia trembled violently. I've been here 15 years, she pleaded. The HR director revealed the worst part. We found 4 other fake projects totaling $2 million stolen, she said. Everyone in the room gasped loudly. Lydia stumbled backward like she'd been punched. That's not possible, she whispered. Your LLC received all the payments, the HR director continued ruthlessly. Lydia tried to run but got blocked immediately. I need my lawyer, she screamed. You'll need one, we're pressing charges, the CEO said firmly. Lydia pointed at me with tears streaming down her face. He knew, she accused. Yes, because you threatened me yesterday, so I went to HR, I said calmly. Her face crumbled completely when she realized I'd outsmarted her. I have a family, she sobbed. So do the employees you stole from, I replied. The CEO handed me her position while security dragged her out screaming. They found 7 more fake projects worth $3 million total. I got triple salary and her corner office. Lydia's trial starts next month, but her lawyer's already begging for a plea deal.